Welcome to the Devil's Porridge Museum in East Riggs in southwest Scotland. Let me show you around. When you enter the Devil's Porridge Museum, you're transported back to the trenches of World War I, and that's really where this story begins. Soldiers needed bullets and shells to fight the war, and England didn't have enough of them. The 1915 shell crisis prompted the government to build HM Factory Gretna, a huge factory complex that stretched for 9 miles by 2 across the English and Scottish border, in which 30,000 people made cordite to go in these shells and bullets to help the soldiers at the front. We're called the Devil's Porridge Museum because when Arthur Conan Doyle, who wrote the Sherlock Holmes books, came and visited the factory in 1917 and saw workers using these massive pans, he said that the mixture that they were using looked a bit like porridge, but because it was going off to the front to kill men, it was the devil's porridge. So 30,000 people worked at HM Factory Gretna during World War I, and 12,000 of those were women. This is an example of one of our displays of a Gretna girl's bedroom and what she might have had in that bedroom. As you can see, she's got some of her nightwear, she's got her teddy in her little suitcase, and this would have really been a bit of luxury for a lot of these girls who had maybe worked in domestic service before the war. This is the Mossband clock, and it really is the central piece of our collections. We recently acquired it, and it would have been a very familiar sight to workers at HM Factory Gretna over 100 years ago. Our 1940s house shows visitors the reality of what living was like under rationing and during the hard years from 1939 to 1945. But our museum doesn't just stop at the Second World War. We tell the story of Chapel Cross Nuclear Power Station, which was eventually demolished in 2004. The Devil's Porridge Museum is just over the border from Carlisle, and it's the perfect place to stop, explore this fascinating area of history and grab a cup of tea in our lovely cafe. Southwest Scotland has so much to offer, and the Devil's Porridge Museum is so proud to be part of its incredible heritage. So why not visit our website, pop in and come and explore this interesting area of history for yourselves.